Alright guys, welcome back to Ralli Sport Rally. Back again for a wrestling video today. Wrestling news video of all the news from this week's wrestling world. So let's go over it. Not done a video for a bit this week, but back again now though, so don't worry. And let's go over all the wrestling news then this week. Let's start with the Iinspiration, the Iconics in WWE. They got released. Well, they have signed with Impact this week. Impact Wrestling. And they're going to be at Bound for Glory on Saturday, October the 23rd. And they're straight in there with a knockout tag team titles match versus Havoc and Rosemary Decay. So good for them. Glad they got an opportunity somewhere. Do love Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay. Yeah, so that's good stuff there. Looking forward to seeing them two at Bound for Glory. Let's see if they can win the belts. Wait and see. Let's chat about Paige. Next story. Paige, she's teased to return to the ring this week as well. She posted a photo on Twitter. She had wrestling boots and a Divas title and a poster of the film Fighting With My Family, of course, which she starred in. It's about her life. That was on Sunday, last Sunday on Twitter. She also posted an emoji of January. Is she coming back? I hope she is. I do love Paige. One of my favourite women wrestlers. Had to retire due to injury, of course. So wait and see if Paige does come back this year or next year to WWE. Wait and see. Let's chat about Joseph Fatu. You're probably wondering who's that? That is the younger brother of the Usos. He's going to be on NXT 2.0 because on Tuesday night he did a vignette and his name is going to be Solo Sikoa. That's his name. And he's the Usos' younger brother. So there's quite a few Samoan wrestlers now in wrestling, isn't there? So good stuff. Another Samoan in WWE very soon indeed. Should be good. Let's talk about WOW Wrestling, which is Woman of Wrestling. AJ Lee, A. Mendez, she's going to be a wrestling commentator on that show and executive producer of the show as well. That was announced this week. And then they did sign someone as well. Tessa Blanchard, she signed to WOW Wrestling as well. So good for her. I thought she might go to WWE or AEW, but no, they did not want her. Called her Nuclear, of course, the famous words there. So what did she do? WOW Wrestling and Tessa Blanchard done a t-shirt this week which says Nuclear on it. Picture of a bomb. There you go. Tessa Blanchard news there. Let's head out to AEW Elevation on Monday night. That was a good show. Crowbar made his debut. Maybe a one-off appearance. Used to be in ECW. He had a match for Bad Boy Joey Janela. And during the match, Joey Janela was going to leave up the ramp. And who came out? The Blue Meanie. Remember him, guys? Blue Meanie from WWE and ECW. Looked just the same. Looked great. Massive reaction for the Blue Meanie as well. So good for him. And he stopped Joey Janela leaving. And he got back in the ring. So good to see Blue Meanie on AEW on Monday night. Let's chat about Chelsea Green then. Chelsea Green, this is last weekend, guys. She did a run-in on her fiancé in real life. Matt Cardona had a match v Effie. And someone in a hooded figure there, in a hood, took the hood off. It was Chelsea Green. Low blow to Effie. And Matt Cardona won the match. That is last Saturday at GCW Fight Club event. And Matt Cardona, her fiancé in real life, wins back his GCW Internet Championship. Do like Matt Cardona. I love his podcast. Him and Brian Myers, the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. Go and check that out. About wrestling figures. Good stuff. So that was quite interesting there. Chelsea Green. She also has a podcast, Green with Envy. And this week, she's not very happy with someone who's just signed to WOW Wrestling. Not happy with Tessa Blanchard. This is on Monday, her podcast release. And she was talking about All In 2018, before AEW got started, independent show. And it was her, Britt Baker, Madison Rayne versus Tessa Blanchard 4-corner survival match. Well, Chelsea Green on a podcast on Monday was talking about it. Quote, this is what she said. Tessa, who was in our match, brought her fucking Impact title to the show and tried to come out with it. Now, in my mind, it was a way to look better than all of us. Bringing out a title, the fans are immediately going to put you above the rest of us. We all collectively made sure she didn't come out with a title and that we all came out as equals. End quote. Well, Chelsea Green then, not happy with Tessa Blanchard on that occasion in 2018, must not be a fan of hers. Oh dear. So, harsh words from Chelsea Green on Monday. Just to finish off, guys, quickly, chat about Mercedes Martinez on Saturday night. She won the Knockdown tournament. So she now faces the winner of Mickie James and Deonna Purrazzo at Bound for Glory. And glad Mercedes Martinez is doing well after her release. Now in Impact. And wait and see how she gets on. So there you go, that's the end of this video, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to press the subscribe button as well.